How do there, guys, and welcome to Edgar's Playground, where we're going to talk again FPL. Now in this video I'm going to look at who I believe is the most valuable player moving forward for the start of this season. Obviously we've got people like Salah and Bruno that's done really well, and I touched this on my MVPs on my weekly news update, but I also understand that some people are looking for this sort of content at the moment where they want the real top tips, and this is my top tip at the moment, so I'll just pull him up here. It is Son. Son at Spurs is currently last year's Stuart Dallas. Now, Stuart Dallas last year was a very valuable player for Leeds. One, because he was cheap, and two, because he was classed on the game as a defender, but he actually played as a central midfielder. Now, what that little positioning move does is it allowed Stuart Dallas actually to get more goals and more assists, which actually did quite well. Lots, I think, got 9 goals in the end. Really good season, then a good output. But then he's also getting the bonus points of the clean sheets. So if he gets goals and a clean sheet, he's going to get the 3 bonus points as well for the man of the match. So Stuart Dallas was a very valuable player. At the moment, at the start of the year, with the issues going around Harry Kane, Son becomes that player, because Son, as we saw against Manchester City, played up front as a striker, and that's likely to continue for the next couple of weeks as well. Even after that is gone, he's likely to move back to a position where he will get goals and assists, just like he has done on the other years. It's just that right now that is heightened. And let's have a look through some of the facts here, just to show you why this is such a good move. So the first thing is he's not cheap. 10 million quids. Obviously, for a midfielder, he's one of the most expensive midfielders in the game, but he won't be playing as a midfielder at the moment. He's going to be playing as a striker. We've already covered that bit, haven't we? So the bonus of that is he will get 5 points per goal playing in a midfielder, not 4. So a striker scores a goal, they'll get 4 points. Midfielders score a goal, they will get 5. So an extra point there, just based on the classification of him being a midfielder. He will also score a bonus point for being a midfielder. So every time the Spurs keep a clean sheet, like they did this week. So we look at this game against Man City. Spurs kept a clean sheet. Son gets a point for that. He'll get 5 points for scoring the goal, not the 4. He'll then get man of the match points because he's kept a clean sheet and he scored a goal. So it is going to be racking in the points anytime Spurs have a good result such as this one. Now, when we say that and we look at the upcoming fixtures, this week Spurs are going to be playing against Wolves. So again, you think sort of, you know, Wolves aren't scoring too many goals. They've not been the same since the manager change. Good opportunity there, maybe to get a goal or a clean sheet. Or he's not going to blank. I don't think he's going to be a 2-point player. He also doesn't get many yellow cards as well, so he's quite a clean player like Harry Kane. Hardly any yellow cards. So you're going to rarely be sat on 2 points, I think, with Son. Watford after that, and then in a couple more weeks' time, Crystal Palace, who took an absolute thumping from Chelsea, and obviously new management there as well, new style of play, which didn't quite work against that style of club. Obviously Spurs had the talent to do very similar to that. So 3 games there that I would call green fixtures myself. I think Spurs versus these 3 are all green fixtures. So try and get this guy in your teams. I think 10 million quids, lots and lots of bonus points and opportunities available there for him to outplay his position as a midfielder. My top tip at the moment, guys, it's got to be Son. Let me know in the comments section if you've got anyone different. Who's your MVP for FPL so far on the early part of this season? If anyone says Bruno, it's too obvious, isn't it? It's too obvious. Edgar TV.